Hey guys, welcome back to more episodes of The X-Files. We're on season 9. We've finished our two-part episode. We're moving back onto individual episodes again now. This is going to be episode 3. I'm not entirely certain what I think about this Doggett and Reyes teaming up yet. We've not really seen an awful lot of it. I'm still undecided. I don't know whether they're going to work well together or not. They are polar opposites. Just have to see. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel and you do enjoy the X-Files, I would appreciate a quick sub, and we'll carry on and see what develops between the two agents now, and whether Scully remains a prominent feature in this season or not now that two-parter is done with. I don't know. Right then, episode 3. Let's go.
I got a gun.
You don't seem too bothered.
Stop.
Oh, hell. That wasn't his wife, but that now is his wife. He's just shot. I swear to God, that silhouette was not his wife. Is there going to even be any evidence there was any intruders and it was an accident? Now will Reyes get... Huh? Dominicus. Name of the episode.
You're the expert here, Monica. Everyone's waiting to hear what you have to say on this.
What do we know?
Darren and Evelyn Mountjoy, married 32 years, 3 kids, 5 grandkids, not an enemy in the world.
And this word is undoubtedly satanic.
Dæmonicus.
It means Satan in Latin.
That's why they were posed like this, so we think that these folks were possessed, right?
Huh?
That would be the textbook explanation.
It would.
But don't tell me you think the devil did this, because we got prints on the lawn out there. This case ain't even close to being an X-file.
Oh, hell! Why are there snakes coming out of her stomach?
Dr. Dana?
Okay.
Scully.
She's at FBI Academy, isn't she? This is weird.
An X-file is a case that has been deemed unsolvable by the Bureau. Because such a case cannot be solved, it may beg other explanations.
Yes.
It offers us the methodology to catch these men. And only after we have exhausted these methods should we leave science behind to consider more extreme possibilities. She was taped and bound and then shot at a range of 10 to 12 feet with her husband's handgun. Well, there's also evidence of fingerprint bruising along his collarbone. There are non-venomous species collected locally.
Okay.
They were sewn post-mortem into the body cavity.
Yeah, because she knows what you're going to think.
When I was alone in that house this morning, I had the strong feeling I was in the presence of evil.
It's going to sound ridiculous.
I felt things that I couldn't understand.
So how the hell are you supposed to explain this?
Things I was afraid to admit even to myself.
And what did you do?
I learned not to ignore it.
Dr. Richmond was committed here because he killed 3 patients. He had sewn strychnine tablets into their stomach lining in surgery. He was perfectly cogent. He didn't suffer from those kinds of delusions.
I'm not really asking about delusions.
No.
I mean, did he display a personality other than his own? Speak in tongues or in a language he didn't know?
You're asking me if he was possessed?
Gee, you're losing
This
her
is the
here.
21st century, Miss Reyes.
But talking to a mental health professional, you're
Dr.
not
Richmond
going to
didn't
get
know
through.
anything about satanic ritual.
And that proves he was possessed?
You explain to me how else he commits a crime that's a perfect example of it.
Well, let's try the obvious.
The patient in the cell next to yours escaped last night. Did you see or hear anything?
You mean, did the guard force the patient to escape? Or did the patient force the guard?
If you're afraid to help us, Mr. Cobalt, we can protect you. No harm will come to you. Believe that the devil's a story made up to scare people.
Then how can you possibly protect me?
I don't know if we're looking at demonic possession or an actual demon or his involvement or what here.
keeps saying Prince of the Apostles over and over again. I don't know what it means. I've had to restrain him for his own safety, and I thought it best not to sedate him till you speak to him.
So are we supposed to be on the understanding here that this guy is seeing through that guy's eyes, or his mind, or what?
To see the sky above me.
Right, where is he, Mr. Cobalt?
Not why you're here.
I can take you.
It's far enough.
No, just show us.
Take him back to his cage now. It's because he's good at it. Doesn't make it true.
Why do it?
If you want some
What if you
fresh air,
find a
maybe
body
he gets
here?
off sending the FBI on snipe hunts.
Prince of the Apostles. Cobalt kept repeating it in his cell.
St. Peter. He was said to have been crucified upside down.
He could be a medium, a willing host for Satan, communicating with Cobalt.
Well, that's convenient.
He brought up the devil and the snakes.
You believe this guy, Agent Scully?
He killed 6
I
co-eds for
haven't formed an
fertilizer.
opinion about it yet, actually.
What did he do to him first? As soon as we go on the religious aspect, a lot of the times I don't get the references.
Professor.
You found the body.
Yes. Professor Cobalt, we need your help. To find him before anyone else gets hurt.
He whispers to me in 1,000 voices. But they're so hard to hear.
Even if this man is faking it, he can help us. I'm not willing
That
to
I
turn
do
my
believe.
back on that. Are you?
Why a skeptic such as yourself would accept assignment to an obscure unit of the FBI devoted exclusively to the investigating of paranormal phenomena? Also,
Yeah, I know what he's getting at.
in some morbid way you haven't even admitted to yourself, perhaps you feel that chasing ghosts will answer the questions which damn you.
Okay,
Yes. Musician.
whoever did the editing for the audio for those demonic sounds is way too fucking loud.
John!
What state is it in this time? Snakes again? Ooh, that's different.
Agent Doggett, have you considered that something else might be going on here?
I heard you say it, Agent Scully. I heard you tell a classroom full of FBI cadets. Most evil in the world comes from men.
It has failed here because there's no explanation to it. You have to open your mind to it. Directing all
I
of
know
this.
what you're feeling. I know your frustration.
He always wants it to just be a normal case and it not be an X-file. So he always convinces himself that this is the case. It's a little frustrating at times.
It's a monograph you wrote 6 years ago. You know the one I'm talking about, Professor?
It sits like that a
About
lot.
the influence of Satan in Renaissance thinking. You ordered Dr. Richmond to kill these people, didn't you?
But you can't compete with the long-lost Agent Mulder.
Answer the question!
You want her, but she feels sorry for you.
Oh, dude. Okay, enough.
Guy's an expert in satanic history. I confronted him on it.
Which proves what?
Come
Nothing.
on, Monica. You wanted to know who could stage a textbook example.
Agent Mulder used to refer to it as psychic plasma, a residual byproduct of telepathic
That's a better
communication.
word.
He's playing a game.
Well, then let's just see how well he plays that game.
He even knew that the two of you would be so blinded by this hocus pocus that you wouldn't see what's in front of your faces.
Agent Reyes is just trying to get to the truth, okay? What is it?
Cobalt. Told the guard he knows where we can find Dr. Richmond to end this thing.
Where?
Well, that's just it. It sounds like a joke.
On the State Road 710, near Annandale.
What are you talking about?
There's an old marina there. I pass it on my way home. In fact, I'm almost there right now.
Would Scully still be armed as an agent? No, she's no longer a field agent and she's teaching at the academy. I'm not entirely certain, or is that just like a backup weapon? No. Shit.
Where is she?
I don't know. He's got her.
I don't know, but I know who does.
He wants this to happen. Yeah.
Agent Scully?
Agent Doggett. Over here.
Huh. Is this all about him escaping? Yeah.
I am armed!
Shoot
I will
him.
shoot!
Shoot him.
We haven't accounted for Cobalt's actions. Not all of them.
But Agent Reyes told me that Cobalt accessed information about all of us over the internet.
He bent everyone to think and do whatever he wanted.
Agent Doggett shot him. We all saw that.
Did we? Think back to Agent Reyes' question. Why? Because he wanted to escape without anyone knowing that he'd escaped. So that by the time it was discovered, he'd be too far away for anyone to find him. A snake eating its own tail. We lost. Cobalt told me so. The first victims, Darren and Evelyn Mountjoy.
Chosen from the phone book.
Random.
For what reason?
No reason, other than the names. The man whose body is at the bottom of that river.
It's not Cobalt.
The guard we assigned him. The guard he knew he'd have once we transferred him.
Something's still bothering you, Agent Reyes. You don't believe his explanation?
It all makes sense to me as far as it goes. I mean that he felt it too.
What a weird ass episode. Not feeling that. Okay, episode 3 of season 9. Sorry guys. But that was a fairly poor episode for me. I get Doggett's explanation and everything at the end, and that's as much as we're going to get. What Reyes is going on about. I don't know what it is. It's just... I'm not good with this sort of stuff. You must know that by now. We'll probably have maybe a handful of episodes that are this subject matter. Some of them make a little bit more sense. Some of them don't. That one was just about a master manipulator, really. As regards the demonic side of things, don't know. Not quite sure. What I will say is, that episode, whoever did the audio editing, dreadful. Really bad. All the dialogue scenes were at normal volume for me, and every time anything was happening, I had to crank the volume right down because it was so overpowering. So, if you've just watched this episode and any of those parts, my dialogue's kind of drowned out a little bit, I'll do my best to normalise the whole video if I can. And I'm just going to leave it there at that one, guys. I will be back with episode 4 next week. Sorry, in the next few days. Of course, we do 2 episodes a week. What am I talking about? All the episodes are available over on Patreon if you want to watch them in full length. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate it. Even though we are late in the day, we're up to season 9 already, but we've still got quite a long way to go. What I was saying at the start about the relationship between Doggett and Reyes is a little bit bumpy at the moment, isn't it? There are a lot of kinks to iron out. It's not quite the relationship between Mulder and Scully. I do like that she's still in it. I hope she continues to be. We'll wait and see, and I will see you for episode 4 next. Take care.